Now here's a quick update on the seed front. You can see here these are dwarf runners and dwarf French beans, and just here there's a flower coming, so these will go down later on today. This is one of the aubergines, and you can see there's a flower there that should hopefully turn into an aubergine. My second crop of or my second go at courgettes just down there, and the handy helper cat. It's been very naughty. More aubergine flowers. You can see here that we've got some peppers coming up on these plants. Brilliant value, a couple of quid from Aldi, so I can't complain at that. The sweet corn desperately needs to go in the ground, and all that needs planting over there, so it's all got homes when it comes up. Over here the tomatoes, they're flowering nicely, as you can see. You can see they're doing quite well, but there's there's one. Let's see if I can get in there. There, there's my first tomato starting to form, so I really need to start feeding these now. I've got some more to plant up today, so that's a job for later on today, so I'm going to get that done and sorted. And then the final, second final thing, these are a Chilean Guava plant, which are like blueberries but taste of strawberries in the red. They're very, very nice, very popular with Queen Victoria apparently. And you can see there's some flowers coming up on these. So these arrived yesterday. I'm going to leave them for a couple of days in the pots, just water them, get them used to it, and then probably over the weekend, middle of next week, take them down to the allotment, plant them in their spot. And the last thing to show you over here we have the Cucumelons. These are the plug plants I got from Sutton's, and all I've done is I've built a little trellis there out of two canes and a bit of little bit of twine for it to climb up. But these couple of weeks ago, these were tiny little plug plants, and they're now very popular with slugs, is what I've noticed. So what I'm doing with these is, instead of growing them outside, I've got them in pots, as you can see here. If the cat decides she's going to move out of the way, come on, stop being helpful. I'm keeping these in pots and I'm bringing them in overnight, simply because the ones I've grown outside, the slugs have absolutely decimated. They've ignored everything else and actually gone for these over everything else. So these seem to be very popular with slugs. So because I've only got two, I'm not willing to risk it at the moment that they're going to survive outside due to the slugs. So I've got them in pots. I'll move them in and out of the house. They're quite nice big chunky pots, as you can see. So they're good size, so plenty of room for them to grow, and hopefully they should grow all the way up the trellises, and they're going to look good and hopefully produce some fruit later in the season. So those are quite exciting. But you can see there's still some leeks, some calabrese and lavender over there, but these are all going to start going down the allotment. A little bit more clearing to do, then the sweet corn can go down, and then the calabrese and the leeks can go down, and then the peppers and the aubergines and the tomatoes will stay here. Lavenders like to stay in pots over winter, then go down next year, because frankly I just haven't got the it's just too small to go where I want it to at the moment. But again, those are plug plants from Sutton's, nice and cheap, and you know, give them they're doing alright. Give them another year and they'll be nice big sized plants. So lots happening here. So the compost bin's finished, so we can go and I've started loading the compost bin, so there's lots done there, so we'll show you that later on as well. But it's all going well, there's things growing and things starting to crop, so very, very exciting, I think.